Okay, welcome back to episode 2 of Going Viral to Prove It's Not Luck. In the last episode, we basically went through 3 different niches that I know I can do well with. So the first is my juggling, which I know I can do well with since I already juggle. So I have some ideas written down for that, and I'll be explaining more on that in this video. But also we have the 2 faceless types of channels that I talked about. So one would be like an AI reaction content type channel, like the Toby Reacts ones that I was showing. So something like this, where like we have an animated character reacting to these other viral videos. And then another one would be very similar to this one. And so I did some talking to my editor. I have a bunch more direction. And in this episode, my goal is basically to set up the reaction thing to make sure that we know how to do this and get the character that we want. And then also try to develop a strategy to be able to make these videos with low effort so that they're very quick, easy, and cheap to reproduce, but other people can't do them. And I know, so let's open up this protein bar so we can get ready. And now, let's get to work. So with the juggling channel, I'll return back to that in a second. But with my editor, we talked about how we recreate this, and we found basically what he uses to make it. It's something called Animaze, and I'm dropping the sauce completely for free. I know some of you guys are going to try to copy what we're doing here. But yeah, basically you can download Animaze, and then the 2 options you have is basically paying a designer to create a custom 3D model, or just choosing one that's already available on the Steam library. So they have ones like Sonic or Steve from Minecraft, and we want to do something that's pretty popular among kids, because there's really no downside. You can get a ton of views, and the RPM isn't lower just because the age is younger. So my editor potentially suggested this deer thing that's going a little bit more viral. It's called like 99 Nights in the Forest. I don't know about it. There's also like the Labubus that we could do. But first, let me download Animaze so I can actually see how this works and create my avatar. At the beginning, I'm going to be recording the reaction videos myself to just get it off the ground. But eventually, we're going to outsource this and pay someone else to react to the videos with some sort of animated character reacting. Okay, we are now downloading Animaze. Let's let it load. Done downloading. Let's click launch. I've literally never opened this before, so I'm curious to see how this even works. And okay, we got this start. Try Maxine face and shoulders tracking. Okay, yes, I do need this. Okay, wow, this is actually crazy. You can customize these so much. So it looks like some of these you have to buy, but okay, I want to just my avatars. Yeah, oh, I can be a fruit. What the? Yeah, I could just become a banana. Show me how to set up virtual camera transparent background. Virtual camera full screen. Okay, let me try this one. Install OBS. Video capture. We have the Animaze virtual camera here. Okay, for some reason, every time I click this, it just says there was a problem with starting your broadcast. Okay, this is weird though, because when I talk, the banana is actually talking at the same time as me. Let's switch to an eggplant because that's kind of funny. Yeah, in the original video, I guess they were reacting with this cat, right? So yeah, this is actually exactly what they were using. Oh my, look at the mouth. That's so weird. So I got it set up. I low-key skipped past like an hour of work that you guys didn't see me doing, but here we are on Animaze, and I can pick. So I imported a bunch of different people. I can't actually show my face cam on OBS while I do this because I'm using my face cam for Animaze to set up the calibration, and I can only do one at once. So you can see my face cam up here kind of, but there's different ones you can import from the Steam library. So we were kind of thinking of which one to do, like whether between like we do Sonic or maybe like Steve from Minecraft like this to do the reactions, because we want something that's like widely recognizable by kids, like they recognize it and they can laugh at it. But we couldn't find that many good ones on the Steam library. So like this fish is pretty funny, but like yeah, we couldn't find that many good ones. I really wanted to do like Sonic or Shrek. I thought Shrek could be really good as well, actually. But see, with the Shrek one, my mouth doesn't move when I actually move. So I don't think that'll be as good for reactions. So I'm thinking of just going with this shark one right here. Let it load. There we go. I'm thinking of just going with this shark one. And then we can record all the reactions we need with whatever background we want. And yeah, very, very simple thing to do. And what's cool is you can change... Oh yeah, okay. You can change the size of the head. You can change the size of the eyes. Yeah, let's make the eyes super big. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of really cool stuff you could do on here. And then I'd probably change the background. Save that. Let's see. Yeah, so you could even just do a pure green screen if you want, which I might do. And you can even change the lighting, which is like also pretty weird. Okay, it glitched out for a little there, but I think this looks pretty good. I have the green screen set up, and if I smile or go crazy, this thing does enact my face pretty good. So I think this is going to be pretty good for reactions. And then the only thing we need on top of this is the voice. So I'm working on voice mod right now. So this is voice mod right here, and I'm probably going to end up buying, probably not right now, but soon. I'm probably going to end up just buying the quarterly plan. And it has a bunch of different voices on here, so I'm probably just going to use one of the really funny voices to react to these to make it like similar to the channel that I saw, like Toby Reacts. And I think if we take really good viral trending stuff, we can really make a good amount of money with this. So yeah, that's number one. I'm going to talk to my editor. We're going to have this finalized next episode and then start actually producing the videos. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to look at is returning to this channel right here, if there was a way that we could get the footage for this quickly. So the way that I actually would approach this is I probably would go to ChatGPT, and then I was thinking we could make a new project, and then this would be about video creation of weapon comparison. Now I'm just going to use this project to do all the chats just so it's easy to do, and I'm probably going to share this with my editor. But basically, let me start by just explaining to it what we do. So I run a YouTube channel where I compare how expensive different weapons are per second by letting, for example, a machine gun fire from the 1950s and then a machine gun fire from, 2025. And we compare those two with a script, with a very small script, and just say like, this is how expensive this machine gun was and this is how expensive this machine gun was. But I need a huge list with footage of all of the different interesting comparisons between weapons so that I can make these videos more efficiently. Are you able to help me on this? So let's see what ChatGPT comes up with just this. Are you able to give me the comparisons but give me YouTube videos of them, because the videos that you were showing me weren't that good? Okay, so you can already see I am getting it to give me videos. Now these probably aren't exactly what I need, but this is still a pretty good start. So I might also say in each video I need the names of each weapon, the year of each weapon, the cost per second of each weapon, and then videos comparing usage of each of these weapons. And it needs to be someone actually using the weapon. So can you do this for me? And it doesn't only need to be machine guns. Okay, here we go. This is actually pretty good. It gave a comparison with firing footage. So this one gave me the rounds per second, the dollars per second of how much it costs. And then let's see this YouTube demo that it gives. Okay, this is not bad. Yeah, this is doing, that's exactly what we needed. So yeah. Okay, that's perfect. And then let's see if the one it compared it to was good as well. Okay, so the comparison is this one. So let's see how this one looks. And I'm struggling to see here if it gets the exact moment that they start shooting. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so this video gets us what we need. So yeah, that's basically exactly what we need. And ChatGPT is doing almost all of the work for us, which makes it way easier. My editor's just gonna have to put this together. So I'll send this to him. And I think that's about gonna conclude it for this episode. In the next episode, so episode 3, I'm gonna create the channels and finalize exactly how we're gonna record all these videos, and maybe even have a sample ready from the editor, and then we can start both of these channels. And again, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to try to start a channel from scratch to ensure we don't get in 0 view jail. So as always, with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. If you want to join our Discord community where we actually go over all these things, I'll leave that in the description as well. And as always, catch you in the next one. Peace.